Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in today for another healing talk here at the Daily Chat. And we want to talk about using the gravity, or mostly understand the gravity from within you, and how to use the gravity you to heal yourself. Why, though? What is all this? What are you all doing this healing? What is the purpose within all this? What is the purpose in everything from within itself, from within you? It's got a one key word in there: growth. The best healing actually you have to do is a self growth. You to grow up in a certain case, in a certain level, you to understand a certain things. Diamond B, thank you for coming to the chat. And let's recognize the people. Erica, Raki, thank you for coming in. Diamond B, thank you for the gift for the 1111. I appreciate it so much. It was so nice to see it, and thank you. Growth, though. Let me go back to the speech. The growth. Why do you want the growth for it? CF, thank you for coming in. Much love to you, brother. Yesterday we had a live chat. I was missing you there, and missing talking to you. I know you're busy and you have a lot in your plate for it, but glad to see you here. And growth. You seeking places that you're gonna grow. You're seeking situations that you're going to grow. I begin to study personal disorders a little bit more deeply, as a psychology level, when I find out they're all linked to in one in particular area. It's called immaturity. And when you look at this immaturity, actually the immaturity shows you what you need to change the directions within the gravity from within you. You're going to be amazed to learn what the gravity does to you. The gravity wakes you up. There was some kind of conflict, there was some situations, there was something that you have to turn around towards the divine. You have to turn around towards the divine for help. You turn to your gravity, and then the gravity and the mysterious situations that comes in, it is the magnetic field between you and the divine energies from with the engagement with that. How do you find out? You are gravitating towards a particular book. You go to the bookstore, you don't know what book to take. You take the right book. You picked it up because you sensed it. Your magnetic field sensed it, that gravity in there. You gravitate towards certain people. Why? Because the gravity told you go and attract to there. You have this attractions, this magnetic attraction, which is the gravity is from within you. You begin to be have this attraction to understand things, to learn, to self-learn your own self. You begin to look, you begin to research, and then you find the things all of a sudden they're popping out right in front of you. All of a sudden the message is coming to you. All of a sudden the numbers begin to talk to you. And all this, it is because of you make the decisions that something is not right within your life. You want to change your life. But using the gravity, and you understand this gravity from within you, you begin to understand what you need to gravitate towards. The understanding of this gravitation towards your healing, towards your growth, towards your learning. Why do you learn? You learn to grow. But who is learning? It's a self growth. You controlling yourself to grow from within. And that's why the healing, the best healing that you ever you're going to do, that it is a self growth. That's what you study books, that's what you study things, that's what you study situations from within you. The growth will come in and help you not only to solve your issues, but also is going to help you to heal from within your gravitational field within your connections with the divine. Once you heal these connections with the divine, once you heal the things from within yourself, guess what happened? You begin to understand. For example, there was something, you had a problem, and you understand, you got inspiration, talk, information, so on, and you grow. Then you understand there is another problem. You go, you learn the problem, learn the situations, you grow. Everything had to do with this magical gravitations of growth from within you. So pay attention of what you are gravitating for it. So for example, you feel, you understand you have a certain problem. You're not going medically wise. For example, your foot hurts. You're not gonna go gravitating toward eye person. The eye doctor can have an opinion because he's been studying the human body, but he doesn't know what happened to your foot, your feet, whatever happened to it. But you go and gravitate towards a doctor who is a foot doctor. You go there, he's looking at it, he's like, you know what, we need to do an x-ray and we want to see what's going on in there. And he gets his professional opinion. You are the doctor, you are the patient. Your job, though, it is to heal from within you, to head towards to healing. That's what takes a maturity. That takes the growth and the self evaluations from within yourself. You to take the courage to grow from within you. So that gravity that it's from within you, it's gonna help you. Do you trust that gravity though? You should be mature enough to trust the gravity from within yourself now. You should be able to control your situations from within. A lot of the people is going to tell you, I was focused on making the money. I work on this, I studied this, I did this, and then I got the money that I want. But now we're talking about even if you get the money, that's what that's make you happy, great, good. But the people in the self development, they have to grow within the things they don't feel right about themselves. That is a part of the inner work that you are. I'm not good at this. Well, go study, get good at it. I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that. This things doesn't work, that things doesn't work. And guess what do? You're asking for help. When you're looking at for help, things are going to be gravitating towards you. Again, this could be a movie, this could be a song, this could be a talk with a friend, this could be a talk with situations, and so on and so on. And you're going to be gravitating towards understanding all these situations from within you. It's all about the growth. Once you grow, you understand how much you did not grow, but you also understand how much more growth you can have from within, how much growth you can grow in a personal level, an energy level, in the gravitational level, but also in the divine level with the divine relationships from within yourself. With that has been said and understood for it, if you need something in life, see how you can attract it. Talking about the law of attraction. Law of attraction works in the base of that gravity. For example, you put something in your mind, put a picture of car, for example, right in the front of your face to see it every single day. And see how this is going to be materialized because you gravitate towards it. You find out the way how you can take that car. What about your maturity from within you? Can you put the picture of maturity from within yourself so you can grow towards your maturity, toward to the area of concern, area of that you need to heal to mature from within this, so you don't hurt anymore from within yourself. So using that by that simple understanding of the gravity, and you apply that towards yourself, you're going to find the powers from within you is always been within you as long as you are cooperated within the divine powers. That is a power of growing up. That is the same thing as a child grows up and understand he is belong to this family, he is belong to the parents, and that's how the growth comes in. He has to learn to trust its parents. As the same thing, you have to learn to trust the divine creators from within us. So this maturity is going to give you a lot of powers. This maturity is going to bring you to a level of understanding within yourself, understanding in your life, and understanding your personality growth of what you were seeking from within you. One thing it will require total accountability, self accountability, self evaluations, and a self determinations. You to go ahead and do it. That's what it's called self growth. You've been growing by somebody projecting things on you. When you are going to focus and grow in the area that you ever wanted from within. You want to grow spiritually, focus within the spirituality from within you. You are going to learn things beyond your even understanding that you knew these things from within yourself. You always carry it from within you. If you want to grow in the material world, focus within the material does. Go look at the movie. It's called Pursuit of Happiness. That's what it is about it. But it is about self growth, self thought process. Okay. So let me recognize Tiffany. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Andrea, thank you for coming in. Mora, thank you guys for coming into the chat. So to go back with this, it's very simple. I'm kind of like trying to give you something very powerful, guys. All the answers that you were ever seeking, it requires self growth. All the situations in your life, it requires self growth. And if someone needs help, you have to tell them self grow. You understand this self growth. That is the inner work that you gotta do, that nobody else can do it from within yourself. That's how you grow. You may be coming here, you may be looking at a lot of information. You may be looking at a lot of understanding. You may be looking at for um, the easy way out. You may be looking at for how you navigate yourself within these energies. What I'm trying to tell you right now is we're pretty much at the end of this Scorpio season. And when you understand this self growth from within, that is the rising up of the phoenix from within yourself. Not the phoenix they told you to be. The phoenix you are from within yourself. Your phoenix is hurting. Now it's time for you to go ahead and be reborn. Now it's time for you to go ahead and use these gravitations towards the things that make your life happy, towards the things that they make you worth it, towards the thing where the love is, towards the thing where the happiness and the internal peace are leading from within you. It's very beautiful season we're closing now, the season of Scorpio. Tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of emotions coming in as far as the energy. No wonder why I didn't do astrology report yesterday. I shouldn't have to find out why not. But when we're talking about these energies within yourself, you're going to see things from within. There is a lot of projection from within my head right now. It's coming. They are very strong. And I feel like the divine wants me to work within myself with understanding more new higher things to you guys. There is a lot people that's gonna come in an union. It's coming. And I don't know what they need to understand from within. In the past 3 or 4 days, I can basically zoom in and zoom out, like being at some place, but I'm zooming out, like I'm not here, like not coexisting. Even at the moment, like I'm someplace else higher than I need to be. And you're wondering how I'm doing this. It's a channeling at the moment. The way I'm sharing this with you, probably because the vibrations there are coming in there way too higher for right now. So, hi, Queen Master, Fiona Jensen. Thank you for coming in. And the bottom line is to heal this society. It is a self growth. That's what the Age of Aquarius will be, and it will be focused on yourself. That is the energy of the growth inside of you that is going to be leading you from now on. If someone is immature, it can help them to mature. If someone doesn't want to mature, that is their problem, not yours. Fiona, yes, you can ask some questions now, guys. Um, Wanted to hear this very good things, sonnet, and so on. So, mhm. Thanks. I love you too, guys. We did a very good work. I said that yesterday at the 11/11 video. And the more I see that these energies within the universe, it's coming more beautiful, more powerful, more within the peace. And now I begin to understand things at a much more higher perspective. So, um, do you still believe in twin flames? For the first time, I felt disappointed in mine. They've aligned themselves with people who outrise me. Do you have thoughts? A lot of the twin flames, a lot of the twin flames are feeling like they don't believe anymore in the twin flames. Why? Because the illusions that they created, instead of focus on the reality in the maturing process, destroyed their belief within the twin flames itself. For because there was a lot of hidden things that came in for the twin flames. A lot of you is going to feel like this has been a pipe dream, this is in a pipe situation, this is and so on and so on and so on. No, it's not. Twin flames is real, they exist. There's only one thing is in the issue. We are not mature enough to be the twin flames. This is why we are here talking about the twin flames. That is the main reason, because we are not mature enough in a personal level to be self accountable, self responsible, self talk, and a self growth from within us to be a twin flame. And that's what's standing in the way of the twin flames to coming together. A lot of the twin flames right now, because of these disconnections, they're actually going to connecting to their higher selves. You might going to feel it in the next few days. There's going to be a lot of divine energy coming in into the next week. So you will understand that your personality is based out of your spirituality from within you. And if someone programmed your personality, where is your spirituality with all of this? You will understand that some of the people who are in the twin flames, they wanted to want something. They wanted to play the game of the twin flames. They wanted to find their twin flames. And when they find out, they have to do a inner work and so on and so on. And they find what it is they given up. A lot of the people are awake, and a lot of the people want to be a twin flame. There is a lot of difference between I want to be and I am twin flame. It's called growth, maturity, responsibility, accountability, work with the divine. Now you find how weak the society is. Even worse, it's getting weaker by the hour. But that weaknesses shows up what the problems are. We have a weak spirits from within the society right now. That's where the twin flames comes in to create the balance. Otherwise, there is no balance and there is no growth. If you would think that our technology growth, our money talk, or uh, the growth in artificial intelligence, do you know why the artificial intelligence was developed in the first place? Because some computers and some situations think that we are stupid. Yeah, we are stupid because we are immature. That is correct. But we can be more advanced while the computers are human based from within. So a lot of realizations will come into you. Okay. Um, I feel personally it is be redefined. Yes, if you talk about the twin flames, now you understand the truth of the twin flames for it. Now you understand that the twin flames, it's required the inner work. It's required that growth. And now within this ending of the Scorpio cycle, a lot of the people, that's what they figured out at the end. Who was growth and who wasn't. And what is the area of growth that needs to be done from within. All leads to what? Self-growth. You're here together with me. We're all together growing here as a team, but we all take it certain situations here in the personal levels. We show things here. That's where we are a little different than the rest. The rest are still dealing with the drama. We are dealing with the work and the self growth and continue go on with that growth. That's what I want to say. Thank you here, guys. Continue gravitate and be self aware of. You are self evolving from within you. You're going to go higher levels within this. You're going to go understand your purpose as a twin flame. You're going to understand a lot more things with you as a twin flame. But you understand you have to gravitate towards it, not run away from it, not suppress yourself, not suppress your situations, not suppress your lower self or not suppress your higher self, whatever the suppression, not to have limitations. In 10, you'll find out that self growth from within yourself. Uh, Andrea, that's. Hi, Christine, thank you. Paulina, hi. Hi, Dio, and everyone. Andrea, exactly. I feel there were many new realizations revealed during this time. I haven't been seeing a lot of Phoenix Six signs all around. Rebirth is a major theme these days. Yes, there's going to be a rebirth. And I'm not the only one astrologer to talk about the Phoenix rising. Self growth. You're rising from your own ashes. You rebirth yourself. That's what the Phoenix says. But what if the Phoenix knows that after every rebirth, he's going to self growth from within and he's going to take a flight and his soul is going to burn on fire. The most and the biggest power in this world is a human soul on fire. Collecting with together with the phoenix, you will understand the current processes that goes on. It's beautiful, very beautiful, but that self growth within yourself, that works a lot. All people gravitation is love or not love. Love gravitation and what else? You see, it is about your understanding about love. Are you going to grow with love, within love? Are you self developing the love from you? What do you need the love? What is your understandings about love? Is it unconditional? Is it human based? It is a spiritual love? Is it erotic based love? What kind of love do you have within you? How about you fall in love with growth to grow your love? If you get to that level of understanding, focusing on growth within love, with love, you're going to be getting closer to all the things you want to understand within you. You're going to grow in all the areas of life. You're going to grow in your financial, in your family, and your energy, and happiness, and so on and so on. Because everything there, first thing what it's coming first is love, nothing else. You solve that problem, you grow within this. Whatever else you want to gravitate towards it, business, situation, real estate, money, cars, and so on. What are they containing from within you when you want it? Love, person, relationships. What do they contain? Love. What do you do with it? So on and so on and so on. Let's see. What type of graffitations is? It's so much, Christine. Look from within you. Your higher self knows about it. Hi, Quantum. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for the love here. Fiona, I see I was very sure about my twin until recent actions, knowing myself would never feel calm down what he has done, so he couldn't be me. But I will continue working on myself and let it go. Fiona, yes, a lot of the twin flames, they see there was a very bad. It happens to all over around the world. There was in the physical realm, there was actions that were very disturbing from within, and that's what it's coming, all this energy. Because instead of rising up with you, they went way too low, and now they're even low. Then even when you're looking at in there, you are like, there is no way they could have been my twin flame, because if I was them, I will never going to do that. They have to face their lower selves in order to get higher. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 months. All we know that is that people begin to be drawn towards each other. I had a very good call tonight, and I had a dream that this cult is going to be happening, and it did happen right before I get this videos out. People's going to be drawn to the one who has to be drawn towards for it. And you're going to be looking at gravitations from within. Andrea Dior, are you looking for a physical soulmate? Just curious. Right now, I don't want to say I am looking. Right now, I am attracting for it. What is belonged to me? What is belonged to me will come to me on its own, with its own inner peace, with its own inner situations for it. I'm not looking. If you ask me if I'm looking, no, I'm not. Nope. Do I need? Yes. Do I need someone to be? Do I need someone to be hugged and be and share my life? Yes. But now it's a different understanding. You need to understand I work here for the divine. It's always been that way. Natalia, Dio, maybe some words dedicated to Fiona. Why DM acted that way? Natalia, let me tell you, I study, there is something that's called PD, personal disorders, but there is something called PD, personal development. You see, it's all personal. If you have a shitty personality and the behaviors from within you, guess what? You need to grow from within. If you understand you need to grow within, You go to the other directions. What is a personal development? Things are so simple. For example, you're looking at the motivation quotes, or you study a psychology or philosophers or anything. Guess what do they tell you? They tell you one thing: grow, grow up, or self grow up. That is the part of the motivation. The motivational speakers, the motivational speech, what are they telling you all this? Used to grow. But he has to have the self-awareness, the self-realizations, the need of that growth. How are you going to get this self-awareness and self-realizations if you see it from other people? All you see from the other people is grow up, be a good child, be a good at school, go out making a good money, go getting a good job, go get making a good family, and that's it. We forget how to pass knowledge from one generation of personal growth. We get so materialized to this. This is what controls the world. The mullah, the money. Okay? Now, you gotta have it. I didn't say you can't. But the personal development, it's way too low. And that's what the twin flames are coming to see this, to look at it. Why? Twin flames can look at it the both sides of the personal disorder and the personal development. So if one of the twin flames is personal disaster, the other one it's a personal development. There is two forces within the universe, but they have the same force. Third law of Newton, every equal force in the universe has the same equal force in the opposite directions. Wherever gravitates towards you, there is something that's pulling you. But to that gravitations in space, if there is a subject and you have negative gravity that pulls it, or you have positive gravity that attracts it towards it, and this thing stays in the middle, what is happening in there? It stays in space. Are you staying in space? Or are you going left and right through your life? So when you understand the gravity, you will understand your personal development from within you is the best healing gift in the world. You heal yourself as a growth, you heal your situations, you heal your emotions. Your emotions heals your energy. Your energy is better within your body. You take care of your body and the basic of your beautiful emotions, and from healing that, you begin to be a healed human being from within you. But how many of this were going around? Not many. Kind of beautiful energy, isn't it? Does it go deep from within you? Probably it does. Does it sink in from within you? Does that resonate with the truth from within you? You know how that feels. Sometimes things that you see within the self-development is exactly things of the truth. And it's going to be hard because we learned to work in survival mode. How about self-development mode? This self-development from within. Now I can take some more questions from you guys. Some beautiful, right? Yeah. Venus is approaching my Venus in Scorpio. My Venus is in 27 degrees of Scorpio, shining the love within the darkness. Now my powers are increasing and I cannot stand those powers because I'm born with them. I am born with those powers. That's why some days I'm like, I don't even know and understand what is going on. My mind is all over the place. I coexist in so many places at so many times at the same time. In order to understand what's happening to me, there is a one book. It's called One. It's made by a very good esoteric writer, Richard Bach. He also created a little book. It's called Illusions. That book, Illusions, it's very tiny. I probably gifted maybe hundreds of them to our friends, to our people, and so on. I highly suggest you to go ahead and find that book and go to it. It's talking about a mechanic. Long before I became a mechanic, long before that, I was selling books of esoteric literature. That was one of the books that I always had handy. Richard Bach, yes, One, and Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Yes, Jonathan Livingston. Yes, that is the other book. That is the other book. For, but really, the synthesis, the kind of like the overall of those two books, Diana actually is the illusions. It's a very powerful book. One and Jonathan Livingston, the sequel, they go in really deep. If you have issues, you go deep with them. But the book Illusions is actually the one that not funny but funny. Yeah, exactly. What do you talk on one's balance, feminine and masculine? I find all people are attracted to my energy when I'm in my feminine. Oh, of course, Fiona. Of course, people are going to be attracted. People are attracted at so many levels. For what's the big deal for it? They are attracted to you for what reason? They sense something's different within you. They are attracted to you. But when you say on a level that you become truthful, you become a real person, you're attracting different people. Okay, there are some people who's trying to come to you, and when they sense it, your energies of truth, and they're kind of like, oops, what's pushing them away? And when you're balancing this feminine and masculine energies, but you stay more into a feminine, be careful because you may attract toxic masculine energies that they need the feminine energies like you. They need the perfect mother when the mother wasn't there for them. Now you become the perfect mother. So guess what? People's going to be attracted to that energy as the perfect mother. Same things as if you're meeting divine masculine energies, you become the right father, you become the right brother, you become the right so on and so on. And you understand, people need an attractions. What again? That is a gravitations, Fiona, and that gravitation helps you to grow. You're gonna choose to help other people to grow, or you're gonna choose to tell them that they need to grow. That is your part. But the universe is going to be evolved within this. And some of you have to step out of the comfort zone and grow first, personally, and grow and helping others. This is going to be the age of Aquarius challenge that I see. It's coming for a lot of the people who do not want to grow. So, um, quantum, I find people are very attracted to me. They notice me and they give me a very large circle of space. They are going to be knowing what you enter in your space. If you are open, let me tell you what it's mean to be open in your gravitations. You allow the person to come in and be open. You're open person. Let them come in. But soon that truth of why they're coming to you, it comes to them and they cannot be the truth. You will understand how the ego is coming out and gravity is changing and the ego protects you. Ego is like, this guy is not up to good or this girl is not up to good and then backs it off. You're gonna feel the how the energy and the gravity just work magically from within. So it's all depends on it. But the gravity is the force of this world. We can control the gravity from within us. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Instead of having your own desires, you have the understanding of controlling your life within the gravity. You heal the wounded parts from within you and have the divine mindset within yourself with this. Queen Master, this Scorpio season has been quite a journey. I saw and witnessed things I never thought I would. Really fascinating and super spiritual. Healing beyond belief. Yes, Queen Master. We did a lot of healing. Actually, I was looking at this healings that we did, this healing series and so on and so on and so on. We did a very good job as a collective here at the Daily Chat. We did a very good thing. Very beautiful things. Hard, tough. Some of the things were hard to comprehend it, but the overall for it, a lot of the people here, they actually grow. They grow within inner peace. They grow within themselves. They grow as a personality, as a spirituality, and so on. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Quantum, yes. I have so much love to self. Very good, Christine. Yes, we've been doing plenty of things outside of my comfort zone. It does feel healing. Yes, when you do the things out of the comfort zone, you learn the things, how it grows. Did you heal? Yes, you did. And now you want to heal more. You want to have more knowledge about the energies and more about the gravitations, more about the learnings from it. And that helps you to grow more and more within yourself. Natalia, these energies are really interesting. Totally agree with you. While I'm in the truth, mostly of them are attracting an artificial person. Is there any sense? Why do you attract an artificial person? The artificial person actually was attracted to you. How the awakening begin? Why do you have these spiritual soul connections with people that goes into you? Because you came to a realization you have to stop disagreeing with your soul. You want to know what real love is. And guess what? The soul tells you, I will give you informations from within. You're going to need someone who to love you as a soul. And guess what? You know this energy, you know this knowledge. And you go out in the world and you see yourself, or you see a person who also seek someone to love them in their soul. Now the soul comes in and poof, ignites between you and them. Some of you are just the sparks, just the ignition of this self-evaluation. Some becomes soulmates on a higher level. Some becomes the twin flames. Some becomes divine partners. But you learn through this energy how to mutually exchange energies between you, person, and the divine. You to learn the proper relationships that are in the universe. That's what the divine relationships are for. You to learn the proper divine energies. That's what the twin flames are. Twin flames that's common in like you to understand this journey as a divine human being. But the real work is a divine partnership because guess what? You are a twin flame from the ignition state to the union. Once you become the union, Twin flames in union? No. You become a divine partnership that has to go and learn to work with the gravitational fields to create a union with divine powers. You're going to learn a lot of new things coming in, guys. See if I got to admire you. Man, I got to admire you for the amount of the inner work I see you doing. I'm serious. And I admire you since I know what you've been went through and how much heavy energies did you have to deal with it. I admire you for this. You did a very good job. Andrea, feel that this universe itself, ironically, we are all universe. We're all within the universe. We're all in union with the universe. We just don't get that growth to comprehend this, to this level of growth. Oh yes, everything you're mentioning is making complete sense. Of course, Mora. Mora, I'm glad to see you here. We know each other for a very long time, and you've seen me in a person. You see me and my gravitations when I talk to the workshops and so on. You see my growth, and you see also. I see also your own growth for it. What it has been 8 years, I believe, 7, 8 years. Do we know each other? Yeah. Sadly boils to a sick, twisted, innuendo joke sometimes, but that's okay. You are who you are. You can joke, you can make. You got the rights to be what you want to be. You can attract, you can go, and so on and so on. Or, Diana, it's not just healing with gravity, but healing in the barrier defined by gap, intermediate transitional process, or in between. At some point, you will understand the attractions of Diana. Of course, between the two centers of gravity, you are right in the middle. Who controls what way is going to go is you. You have to just understand the navigations. That is it, the growth and the healing from within. Because when you went through the negative side, the life beat you up, the things went wrong, the situation got bad, and so on and so on. Now, why you're going to the positive side to heal, to create the balance from within. Of course, there's going to be some gaps sometimes left from the damage. Can you heal 100%? Nope. There's always a memory of this. Memory stuck from within you. It's a transitional period, of course, when you move from the one gravity towards the others, to the negative gravitations, to the positive gravitations, to the push or to the pull. Of course, there's going to be some transitional period, yes. Natalia, we are all warriors. Exactly, Natalia. A lot of the people here. We got a lot of going on. If you look at this group, this daily chat, we have a lot of going on. So we're breaking patterns, we're breaking things, we broke limits, we broke situations. We begin to be living on the truth. We begin to understand the beautiful inner peace energy, that inner peace that everyone seeks for it. We did a lot. For 8 months, maybe we did something that some of the people in the society haven't achieved within the thousands of years. Isn't that amazing? Congratulations for all of you. So people are attracted to you because of your energy. I get all this time, even animals sense your energy. It's a light that covers you. Babies taking a second look at you. It's a warm feeling. Exactly, Queen Master. If you're the love, if you're the truth, if you're the understanding, if this magnetic energy is within you. And guess what? People get naturally drawn towards you. Why? Because their soul feels from within. You have something within you they seek, they want, they understand. That's what they came for. So it's a beautiful um, from within. Fiona, I feel very present when I'm around people who are genuinely loving and receptive, but whenever I'm around people who are more ego based, I become very nervous and unable to think clearly. Fiona, you need to look at it. You are afraid of these people. You have a fear from within. And if you become very nervous and unable to think clearly what it was that you need to heal and grow from within, they don't control you. You control yourself. And if you sense those ego-based people, you just is there is a point for you to be there and engaging within these activities, unless you're there to help them. And if you stay between these people, you will find one or two people that are going to be drawn towards you that they are going to come in, and you're going to understand why you have the conversations with them. If you, I will suggest you a book to understand how this goes. It's called Celestine Prophecy, the book of James Redfield. And you're going to be able to understand and navigate these energies of more clarity thinking from within you. Have you ever experienced in this? How did you work on it? Got a negative people around me. I'm just looking at them there and like I ask them why you are like this. What do you think with your ego? What are you thinking with the situations? Why not look at within you? Maybe it's not the person. You have to grow within yourself. I actually says this to quite a few people lately. Uh, so you don't have to be afraid. Um, yes, Fiona, it's a Celestine prophecy. There is actually a movie, but I won't suggest you the movie. The movie doesn't have the energy of the book. It's not the same. I read the book for, I think so, it was like 14 hours straight from the first page to the last. I didn't let it go of it. So, and how is the time take makes changes if you want to adjust your own reality by making healthier, more sound decisions? Yes, but when you make more healthier design decisions from within you, it's coming from your spirit, spirituality from within you. So that's the power from within yourself. You was an energy, Diana. And it's beautiful, yes. I know what I mean with babies, little kids staring. Okay, thank you, dear, for the heal ball and all energy. Fiona Jensen, thank you. I read one page a day. It is okay. No, that book is very easy written. The Celestine Prophecy goes nice and smooth. Just written to grasp not only attentions, but the way it is. This book, guys. So, all right, you guys want to think about it? What are we going to talk about tomorrow? I know tomorrow is going to be emotional day. You guys feeling it? A lot of emotions are coming out as energy in the collective who walks in. Let me know what do you guys want to talk about it. You know? Any area of growth and concern. All right. Well, if you guys don't find out something, I'll figure out something out. And let's share the love and the line up here. And we can come back tomorrow for the newer daily soul chant healing here. Thank you guys for watching it. Be love. Brian Greeny. Don't know about him, but yes. Be love all. See you tomorrow.